Sounds tag team action is up right now, and Cecil Scott, things fall apart and things come back together. Charlie Weston back in action after a couple of weeks on the shelf, just nursing some bumps and bruises, and as happy as Smith Garrett is to see his partner back, Michael McAllister is doubly, maybe triply dejected, and apparently the disappearance of the Mecha Mercenary.
Yeah, last week a very eerie, just very strange scene, and Mecha Mercenary, I feel like is no more.
Unmasked and threw the mask backwards into the ring after having his beard shaved off by Rob McBride and Aaron Biggs. Unique pairing here from the Dangerous Alliance. I don't recall ever seeing McAllister and SIS particularly as a team before. Kind of the last two standing with Mecha Mercenary's future uncertain, and Dangerous E. Corienzo nursing a back injury that has sidelined him once again, a nagging problem that has sidelined him 3 or 4 times in the course of his career.
But he's also insane.
He is absolutely insane.
And speaking of insane, SIS is kind of beating the hell out of Charlie Weston right now.
These two are both unstable, to say the least, maybe clinically unstable. And I don't really know what kind of leadership qualities Michael McAllister can bring to this team. He looks even more out in left field than Evan Banks did.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, we've seen this with McAllister before. He's kind of been estranged from partners. And
look at those eyes of McAllister choking away at Charlie Weston. Kane Justice right in there, making him break before the 5 count. Kane Justice will disqualify him at 5.
Yes, he will.
Great to see this young team of Smith and Weston back together. Last time we saw both of them together, scored a huge upset over Coach Gemini's Goon Squad, former 3-time tag team champion. And you want to talk about intensity, Charlie Weston has got intensity to spare.
Yes, he does, but he hasn't been in the ring in a little while. You don't want to kind of like blow your wad, so to speak.
Cecil!
It's a bigger speech.
Oh! Drop kick in the buckle. Would have taken his head off if he connected, but he did not.
No, he took a nasty spit on the back of the head, too. And SIS is going to keep stomping the man.
I tell you, man, there's a lot of talk, and kind of a hot button issue right now of intergender wrestling and women facing men, and then the dangers possibly in here to there. I don't know, man, but I'm going to tell you, I'll put SIS in there against anyone in the sport. Man, woman, animal, vegetable, mineral. I'll put SIS in there with anybody. Cover, and I feel like this is a person. This is a beast that can hold her own.
Yeah, this is an animal, and she scored a giant win last week against a very tough, crazy Mary Dobson, my new bae.
Yeah, 2 of the craziest women in wrestling. Are you gonna fight Pondo for her honor?
I might.
Oh God, it's serious then. I'm not fighting that man for anything. SIS stomping away, and kind of a bit of a similar situation that we're seeing here, where they've isolated Weston, and really Smith Garrett has yet to get in this matchup.
Yeah, which is really smart. You know, I mean, Weston, he's got a little rust on him, and I'll be honest, Smith Garrett is a guy on the rise right now. I mean, had a bunch of really good showings in the last several shows.
Yeah, absolutely. A blue chip prospect, as they say. McAllister hooking.
Beautiful fisherman suplex.
Perfect position, too. Center of the ring, just like we saw a little bit earlier. Cover. Weston is having to use that energy and use that stamina, that wind, that strength to push the man off of him. Anytime you can go for a cover in that center area of the ring, nowhere near a rope, it forces your opponent to basically throw your weight off of him. And it plays into, if there are any little bit of cardiovascular struggles there from Weston. Haven't seen him in like 6 or 8 weeks, I think.
Right, and having to kick out of multiple pin attempts will take it out of you.
And meanwhile, SIS is just monstrous, just stomping and biting and gouging, and
feels more aggressive than usual this week.
Maybe that confidence is growing after that big win against Crazy Mary Dobson. Heads up, duck the line, heads up. Weston got to make something happen here. Whoa, God, she caught him, and she drilled him.
Man alive.
2, and Weston barely avoids pinfall there.
And Weston has not gotten out of the blocks.
This team is working together magnificently against a game. Smith and Weston, if they keep one man in and one man out, they're going to win this contest.
Yeah, I mean, they've done an amazing job of isolating Charlie Weston.
Boy, up and over.
And he's got a tag.
He's got to make, drop down.
That was smart.
Yeah, he had to halt the assault that was coming, but he's got to make it to his corner. It was a judgment call. Go for the tag or go for Sis. He was able to get both. Smith Garrett is in.
Yes, he is, and he is fresh as a daisy.
Rag tagging McAllister. Oh, sends Sis out.
Ooh, man.
Heads up. Smith Garrett going to work here. Woo!
He loves the rolling elbow, and he just saw it there.
Could be going for that maneuver. He drops the man. Oh, God.
Sharp kick.
He drops the man right on his knee. Oh, God, to the face.
She's going to rip his face off.
Just raking away at the face.
This animal.
Heads up. This could be that cannonball. Heads up. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Weston had to block it. He had to do something there.
Yeah, Smith was done if she hit that.
Heads up. McAllister is taking his eye off of a game. Smith Garrett. Heads up here.
Got him set up. He's going to get it. Yeah.
Boom. Right on the knee. It cracks the back of the skull. And Smith and Weston win it.
Man, that was a grinded out win.
Yes, it was. They weathered the storm and are standing tall at the end.